channel. Welcome to my channel. Yes, today we will be watching award news, what went down in the royal family this period. It is so scary that Meghan, the wife to Prince Harry, actually contemplated suicide. She wanted to take her own life out of the whole thing happening in the family. A lot of racism going on. They decided not to give their son the title that he really deserves as a prince of the royal family. So a lot went down. Let us watch the top queen herself, Oprah, interview these two royal icons. And I really know that you're interested in this as much as I am interested in it. Let's find out what happened, and please stick to the end, comment also, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
Silent, or were you silenced? That's what Oprah Winfrey asked Meghan Markle when the Duchess of Sussex and her husband, Prince Harry, sat down with her for a highly anticipated tell-all interview about their falling out with the British royal family. So what did Meghan reveal about the real reason she and Harry cut ties with the royals? Well, let's just say it's safe to say Meghan is no longer being silenced because the Duchess spilled all the tea. So let's take a look at the most shocking moments from Meghan and Harry's bombshell interview with Oprah. Meghan never Googled Prince Harry before marrying him. Pretty much everyone Googles people they're going on a date with, but not Meghan Markle. The Duchess told Oprah that she knew only the basics about the royal family while growing up in Los Angeles, but she didn't know much about Harry. "Thank God I didn't know a lot about the family. Thank God I hadn't researched. I would have been so in my head about it," Meghan told Oprah. But do you believe her? Even Meghan's supporters are saying there's just no way she didn't do her research before marrying into the royal family. One fan commented, "I believe Meghan's experiences and strongly believe there was so much more she couldn't say, but I don't believe she never Googled Harry." And another person added, "I'm here for Harry and Meghan doing their thing, but I can't believe she didn't ever Google Prince Harry. We all Google people before hinge dates, no?" Harry and Meghan had a secret wedding. Did you know that Meghan and Harry were already married before that televised ceremony? Meghan and Harry's official wedding was held on May 19, 2018 in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle and was watched by hundreds of millions of people around the world. The star-studded event was attended by celebs from both sides of the pond, including George and Amal Clooney, Idris Elba, Tom Hardy, James Corden, Sir Elton John, David and Victoria Beckham, Serena Williams, and of course, Oprah Winfrey. But until now, no one knew that Meghan and Harry also had a secret wedding officiated by the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, 3 days before the public event was held. Meghan told Oprah, "We called the Archbishop and we just said, look, this spectacle is for the world, but we want our union between us. So the vows that we have framed in our room are just the two of us in our backyard with the Archbishop of Canterbury." Meghan was silenced. Since Meghan and Harry's interview aired, there's been a lot of debate in the media about why Meghan never said anything until now. Some people have even accused Meghan of attention-seeking and said how it's ironic that she and Harry had complained about not having any privacy, and now they're doing this tell-all interview with the talk show queen herself. Even Meghan's Suits co-star criticized the couple and Oprah for staging the interview for attention, knowing that we're in the middle of the pandemic and have bigger things to worry about. Wendell Pierce, who played Meghan's father on Suits, said in a recent radio interview, "Today, 3,000 people are going to die in America from COVID. A couple of hundred people are going to die, even this hour in the UK," and added that it's quite insensitive and offensive that we are all complicit in this sort of palace gossip in the midst of so much death. "I think it is insignificant," Pierce said. However, according to Meghan, staying silent for the past 4 years wasn't her choice. "I've always valued independence," Meghan said. "I've always been outspoken, especially about women's rights, and that's the sad irony of the last 4 years. I've advocated for so long for women to use their voice, and then I was silent." But when Oprah interjected with the already iconic line, "Were you silent or were you silenced?" Meghan simply replied, "The latter." The Duchess also revealed it wasn't just her who was silenced by the royals, but also her immediate family and friends. "That's my friends, my mom, and dad. We did it. I did anything they told me to do," said Meghan. She also explained how being silenced was really hard to reconcile because it was only once she and Harry were married that everything started to really worsen. "I came to understand that not only was I not being protected, but that they were willing to lie to protect other members of the family. They weren't willing to tell people the truth to protect me and my husband," Meghan said. Meghan identifies with the Little Mermaid. While talking about being silenced by the royal family, Meghan compared her situation to Ariel, the main character from Disney's classic The Little Mermaid. Meghan recalled a moment she experienced an epiphany while watching The Little Mermaid and told Oprah she felt inspired by the story of Ariel, the mermaid who loses her voice when she marries Prince Eric. "I was sitting in Nottingham Cottage and The Little Mermaid came on," Meghan explained. "And who as an adult really watches The Little Mermaid? But it came on, and I was like, well, I'm just here all the time, so may as well watch this." The Duchess added, "I went, oh my god, she falls in love with a prince, and because of that, she has to lose her voice." Meghan then explained how she felt inspired by the cartoon's ending because, by the end, Ariel gets her voice back. And when Oprah added, "And this is what happened here, you feel like you got your voice back," the Duchess nodded in agreement. Kate made Meghan cry. For a long time, Meghan was painted as the villain in the media, the arrogant American who demanded that the palace staff indulge her every whim. But now we're hearing the other side of the story, and it looks like it wasn't Meghan who made others feel less than. When Oprah asked Meghan about the much-talked-about incident where she supposedly made Kate Middleton cry, Meghan revealed that the opposite happened and that Kate made her cry days before Meghan's wedding. Apparently, Meghan and Kate got into a bit of a disagreement over bridesmaid dresses, and Oprah said the media reported at the time that Meghan was being difficult and rude to Kate, who had just given birth to her third child. To this, Meghan replied, "The reverse happened." However, the Duchess of Sussex also explained that Kate later apologized and the two made up. "I don't say that to be disparaging to anyone because it was a really hard week of the wedding and she was upset about something. But she owned it and she apologized and she brought me flowers and a note apologizing. I don't think it's fair to her to get into the details of that because she apologized and I've forgiven her." Archie was denied security by the royals. After the conversation moved to the topic of baby Archie, Oprah was visibly shocked to hear about the way the royals had let down Meghan and Harry's son. According to Meghan, unlike other royal children, Archie was stripped of a title and security detail. They were saying they didn't want him to be a prince or princess, which would be different from protocol, and that he wasn't going to receive security, Meghan said. The Duchess continued by saying she was fine with her son not being a prince, but she also felt that as a member of the royal family, he needed to be safe. "We're not saying don't make him a prince or princess, but if you're saying the title is what's going to affect that protection, we haven't created this monster machine around us in terms of clickbait and tabloid fodder. You've allowed that to happen, which means our son needs to be safe," Meghan told Oprah. The Duchess also claimed the palace gave her no explanation for stripping Archie of his title and security, and added, "I heard a lot of it through Harry and a lot of it through conversations with family members. All the grandeur around this stuff is an attachment I don't have. The most important title I will ever have is Mom," Meghan said. But the most upsetting moment in this part of the interview was when Meghan confirmed what a lot of supporters had suspected, that the reason why Archie was singled out among other royal children was because of the color of his skin. The royals worried about Archie being too dark. Meghan dropped a bombshell by revealing that some members of the royal family were concerned about how dark Archie's skin would be. The Duchess said, "All around the same time, we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations as to how dark his skin might be when he's born." The Duchess then went on to explain that no one talked to her directly about the color of her son's skin, but she heard about it through Harry. However, the Duchess refused to say which member or members of the royals were worried about Archie's skin tone and added that it would be very damaging to the royal family if she disclosed any names. Meghan contemplated. What left everyone speechless was Meghan's revelation that at one point she actually contemplated taking her own life. "I just didn't see a solution. I would sit up at night and I was just like, I don't understand how all of this is being churned out. I realized that it was all happening just because I was breathing. I was really ashamed to say it at the time and ashamed to have to admit it to Harry, especially because I know how much loss he suffered. But I knew that if I didn't say it, that I would do it. I just didn't want to be alive anymore. And that was a very clear and real and frightening constant thought," the Duchess revealed. To make matters worse, when Meghan tried to talk about her mental health issues to the palace's HR department, she was told to just let it go. They said, "My heart goes out to you, but there's nothing we can do to protect you because you're not a paid employee of the institution," said Meghan. Meghan also told Oprah about how Harry cradled her after she confessed to having suicidal thoughts and revealed she subsequently sought treatment for her mental issues in an institution. To end on a positive note, Meghan and Harry also had some happy news to share with Oprah. The couple is expecting a baby girl and they're both finally in a good place mentally. "I nearly lost my name. I mean, there's the loss of identity, but I'm still standing, and my hope for people in the takeaway from this is to know that there's another side, to know that life is worth living," the Duchess
Friends,
concluded.
that is what really went down in the royal family. So do you stand with Prince Harry and his wife? or you stand with the royal family against Prince Harry? I really want to know your stand. Comment in the comment section. Let me know where you stand and what you really think about this whole situation. I am so happy she really did not take her life at the end. Okay, do you like this kind of news? Do you want me to always bring this kind of news to your doorstep? Tell me in the comment section also. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you are a new person in this family, you are so welcome. If you're watching this channel for the first time, you are so welcome. So tell me what you think about this news. And would you like to see more of this on this channel? I really want to know. Okay, till I come your door next time, I remain Margarita. I love you all. Bye.